Welcome to day 7 of the Vegan Travel Summit. I'm coming at you with our 7th and final tip in our series Daily Doses of Meaningful Travel. I'm Claire Burt, I'm your travel analyst, and today's tip is to extend the benefits of travel by being curious and adventurous in your day-to-day life. So if we can really foster a travel-oriented mindset in our day-to-day lives, we find that the post-trip blues, if you will, are lessened. So if we can really foster this mindset of taking on little micro adventures, whether it's camping in your backyard or traveling to the next town over, maybe visiting a nearby neighborhood without your phone to guide you, or trying a new restaurant, or taking a different route to work. There are so many ways we can really harness an abundant and curious and adventurous day-to-day mindset. So that is my final tip for you. I really hope you enjoyed the summit, and I look forward to connecting with you at some point. Hi, welcome everybody to the closing session of the Vegan Travel Summit 2023. I'm so excited to be here with the fellow organizers of this summit. We've got Jason McGregor from Vegan Vacations, Margie Jordan from sorry, I've just got to close this one down, sorry. Margie Travels from Travel with Margie Jordan from Margie Travels, and Shova Bugel from Vegan Travel Asia, and Donna Zeigfinger from Green Earth Travel, and Gretchen Sheridan from Tiano Tools or Vegan Travel Club. So I'm so excited to be here, and we've already received some lovely feedback in the chat. It's just so nice to see that people have enjoyed the summit this week and this incredible breadth of speakers that we have had joining us. It's just been amazing. What do you think, friends?
It's been a fantastic week. I think we had lots of great sessions. I think we've seen in the chats a lot of people have made new friends and have learned from each other and been able to expand on their knowledge and share knowledge with each other. So I think it's been a great week, but I'm a bit biased, so maybe you can ask everybody else.
We all are. Yes, we're a bit biased. It's been a fantastic week.
Yeah, this has been the best ever. And the largest.
I agree.
This is the largest ever. I think we've had, should I say the number?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Sure.
We had over 1,000 people, over 1,000 registrants. So this is
great.
the largest ever.
So
That's
good.
Fantastic. And we kept it to one week, so 7 days. I know there was a lot of information in there, but I think somebody's got an announcement that's going to be coming out later about the sessions, and we'll keep the closing sessions moving along.
For sure. So I just want to let you know, I'm sure you all know if you've seen any of the sessions before, all of these sessions are being recorded on Zoom webinar, and you can definitely use the interactive Q&A function to ask questions, and of course use the chat as well. I see people are already using the chat to say some really nice things, and we're going to be utilizing the chat a little bit later on. We've had some amazing prizes that have been donated. Those people, event level prizes, those people who win the event level prizes, I think they're going to get an email within 48 hours of the summit finishing. So keep an eye on your inbox, check your spam, all of those kinds of things to make sure that you get the notification. Yeah, and of course we have all of those perks and freebies and offers and giveaways in the perks tab at the top of the summit homepage. So I hope you will all check that out. All right, are we ready?
We are.
Excellent.
I think. You know what? I
Okay.
have to say, I'm impressed with Gretchen. I think, what is it, 2 a.m. in there before I get started.
Close to it. It's close to it.
That is amazing, amazing.
And Shoba's what? Shoba's like in the
4
morning.
a.m.
In the morning.
Excellent. Yeah, so I'm just trying to share my screen. It's a little bit of a mishmash over here because I've got several different kinds of 2 screens happening here. Let me just make sure that you can see. Where did it go?
That's your computer, it looks like.
Yep, I'm sorry, it was just there just a minute ago.
It's okay.
Apologies, everyone.
It's live. That's what happens when it's live.
That's true. Okay, nearly there.
Well, maybe while we're waiting, we should ask a question or two from the audience, as we have so many people chatting in the chat box. While Bridie looks up her page, we can ask people what their favorite session was. Maybe people can comment on what they'd like to watch, what their favorite ones were.
Great idea.
Oh,
Vegan
the backgrounds are
Sanctuary.
thank you to Jason and his husband.
We can see your screen, Bridie.
Oh, the vegan sanctuary.
Thank
the vegan
goodness,
stay.
thank goodness.
There's too many. Okay.
Thanks, everyone. Apologies for that slight delay. Oh, I'm seeing all of those comments right now. That's
Virgin
amazing.
Cruise.
All right. So yes, you can align our faces in the Zoom images here with the companies that we all represent. We all do a lot of stuff in the vegan travel space, and we would absolutely love it if you would check out our companies and see what it is that we do, and maybe there are some of these fun travel opportunities that you might like to take advantage of. But we have Margie Jordan and me and Gretchen and Donna Shova from Vegan Travel Asia by Veg Voyages, and Jason, Vegan Vacations.
The only one who didn't make it was Zach, and that's because he's got internet. He's way off. I don't know. Shova will tell us where he is later, but he's the only one who couldn't make it tonight.
Jason?
Yes, I'd like to actually send a shout out to Claire Burt. You'll all know Claire Burt from this week's Daily Dose of Meaningful Travel Tips. Thank you so much to Claire for bringing us some suggestions on how we can make our travel more meaningful in 2023. Claire runs a business that helps not only businesses and travel businesses, but also travelers make their trips more transformational, make them more meaningful, and works with them to craft experiences and assist businesses in being able to do the same. If you found any of her content valuable, we did include in tonight's presentation her contact details. She's at yourtravelanalyst.com. Thank you again to Claire Burt for taking part with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I absolutely loved her tips. They were fantastic.
I did too. It was a great little break before.
Yeah, and
Mm.
I've taken some of her webinars. She does do classes. So
Yep.
especially for the travel professionals, you know, you need to get in touch with her. We meet every Thursday, I think. So
And great tips, and she always makes you
Yeah.
think. She always makes you think a little bit with the content that she's presenting. So
yeah.
thanks again to her, and I'm glad everybody found it valuable.
Fantastic. All
All right, that's me. So the history and future of the Vegan Travel Association. This kind of came up. Well, we all know how it came up. Maybe we don't. 2020 was a really horrible year, but we knew that things were going to come out and people were going to want to start traveling. So we, a bunch of us, all of us here and a few others decided, let's start a vegan travel summit and get people inspired. And so that's how the summit, the previous summit started. This is our third year, and each year it grows and grows. And as I said, this is the largest year we've ever had. We will be doing, we also have done summits throughout the year. Jason and I did a Christmas in July. Gretchen and I did a Irish one year. And I'm trying to think of some of the other ones, but we do them throughout the year. So that's, one of the reasons why you might want to join the Vegan Travel Summit Facebook page, because you'll get notifications on them. And a lot of them are live there. So as far as the future, we have a new website, and it's the Vegan Travel Association. It's a place for vegan travelers to find vegan travel opportunities. We're going to have a certification for vegan travel and vegan friendly travel. An association will represent, it's going to be an association to represent the vegan travel industry. And for vegans and non-vegan tourism providers, it's not quite up yet. I mean, we have the site up, but it's not in full. This is what we're planning on doing.
We're still in the beginning phases.
We're still in the beginning phases. So it's Victoria said, can you type that in the chat? It's the vegantravelassociation.com is the website. But again, it's not fully functional just yet. Give us some time. We've been busy bees here.
Yeah, we will share that out as soon as it's ready for everybody.
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, unless Victoria, you're talking about the Facebook page, then I can put that in. Both. Okay, I'll put that in.
Yeah. You'll see when you go to vegantravelassociation.com, you'll see a very sort of basic web page, but we're looking to make it like a listings website where vegan hotels, bed and breakfast, half-day city tours, multi-day tours, completely vegan, filterable by fully vegan or vegan friendly, vegan owned and operated. There's a lot of different ways that it can go, but it's a bit of a beast to set up. So we really hope to have it released by the end of this first quarter.
Hi everyone, let's get to chatting. What's been your biggest takeaway from the summit? I've noticed that some of you have already started sharing your experience, how you've been joining the summit for the past 3 years and are also looking forward to the next one. So we're really excited. Please keep on sharing what is your experience and what is your biggest takeaway from the summit on the chat below. I can see that a lot of people have enjoyed Virgin Cruise. Some of them have really appreciate the tips by Claire. So please keep on sharing.
I will say that it's been really nice to see like Africa more represented this year. Of course, there was that great chat from JC de Klerk. I know I really enjoyed learning more about Namibia as a destination, and I really, really want to get there. What was your guys' biggest takeaway?
So I'm going to go back and watch Namibia because I missed that one. And that has been on my bucket list for years. And hopefully we can mark that off, this year. But I'm going to go back and check that one out.
I really like the destination spotlights. I always do. It's really, really hard I think while everybody's watching, it's really hard for us to really narrow down which destinations we are going to present, because there's so many. Like Bridie said, we couldn't, like, we did a good spotlight on Africa, but there's still tons of places that we could go to for presentations. I think for a few years we've done some general overviews of sort of areas of the world, and I made some suggestions to some speakers about doing some more localized conversations about areas, so that way we could really dig deep into what a vegan experience or a vegan friendly experience would be like in some of these destinations. But I really like learning about the destinations because it as a travel agent, we're constantly trying to go around the world and know everything about the world. So I love when I learn about a new place, or I learn about a new spot within a new place that I thought I already knew.
Patricia is saying she would love more on Italy, and I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italy is very popular. It seems like
Yeah.
we feel like we talk about it all the time, but I
Last
guess
year we
people
had a
want to hear
lot.
more and more. But I mean, that's
Right.
always on the tip of my tongue. I'm constantly talking about it. So I feel like everybody
Constantly,
knows
you
what I
live it.
know.
You live it. Margie, somebody said they have the Namibia gift coupon, but nobody to gift it to. I guess she
I
won it.
saw that. Yeah, I responded to her.
Hey,
There you
Tori,
go. Now you have no excuse.
Oh my
Tori, you
goodness.
have to let us know
Yeah.
which cruise line you're talking about, because I saw Tori in here has said that she's trying to get a cruise line that's she's previously used to make more vegan friendly changes, told them about the summit, so maybe they will change and become a sponsor.
Maybe.
Well,
That's what
yeah.
we're working on. We're trying to show all the different brands and all the different ones that could be vegan friendly, that hey, there's a market here, but you got to start doing more. And that's what I think we're going to try and do with the organization, with the association, and with the summit, is try and go out there and have conversations with some not 100% vegan tour operators to try and show them how easy it would be to adopt a vegan model. And we think that's going to bring a lot of change as well.
Yeah.
Can I move to the next slide?
Mhm.
Sure. Oh, I won't. Oh, great. This one's me. Oh, was this one me? Yes.
I think so.
All right. Yes, I'm going to talk about the Amazing Summit perks. I think you've heard Donna, myself, and any one of us who are hosting a session talk about some of the perks. If you haven't yet visited the perks page, please visit the perks page via the menu bar at the top of our summit homepage. We'd like to thank some of our amazing event level prize sponsors, which include Club Med, Korea Tourism Organization, Vegan Travel Asia by Veg Voyages, The Vegan Stay, Rebel Vegan. And we'd also like to make sure everybody knows that with the prize level giveaways, there's also some freebies that will be either available online now via the summit page. If it is a downloadable freebie, we will be sending those out in the coming days. So keep your eyes out on your email if you are registered for one of those talks. But we also had some offers with 5% discount off of some of the companies that are listed here. If you mentioned that you were here at the summit, take a look at the perks page for the specific details about each of the offers, but there's quite a few of them. I believe we're up to 10 perks. 10 exclusive offers that are available to everybody. So make sure to take advantage. If you would like the services of a travel agent, Donna and myself are here and available to assist, as well as Margie. We will be happy to answer any questions you have or try and get some of these offers applied to your upcoming trip. Thanks, Bridie.
No problem. Shova?
So one of the offer event level prizes was the ticket pass to 8th World Vegan Organization Conference and Vegan Festival. So it's happening in Jakarta and Bali, and we are offering the Jakarta pass from May 12 to 17, 2023. And it will include 4 days of accommodation. All of your meals will be covered, and you'll be visiting vegan schools and hospitals in Indonesia. And you'll be getting access to everything that is happening in the festival. One of the winners has already been announced, and we've already contacted them. And we are looking forward to contacting another winner this year.
Woohoo.
Amazing.
This is a really incredible prize.
prize.
includes so much. You know, you can add on a few days in one of the Indonesian islands like Bali, for example, and what an amazing trip. Yeah.
And to just refresh everybody's memory, if they haven't remembered the event level prizes we have, I'll continue on with this list. Todd Sinclair, the Rebel Vegan of Rebel Vegan Life, has donated a prize bundle pack that includes one of his vegan books. I believe it's Veganism on the Go, along with a t-shirt and an apron that he will send off to you should you be the lucky winner. So thank you very much, London Todd. And next we have Club Med. Club Med has given us a fantastic prize. It is a Club Med $500 Canadian gift certificate to their resorts that you can use towards a vacation package. Again, you can reach out to me if you'd like to use those Canadian dollars, because we do have access to that to be able to help you find the Club Med resort that fits best for you. But thank you so much to Club Med for sponsoring. I think a lot of folks got some value out of being able to see some of the changes that Club Med has made, and we thank them very much for sponsoring with an event level prize like that. We also have to thank the Vegan Stay. I don't know how many of you were on the Vegan Stay Animal Sanctuary talk. I think that was another one of my tops of this week. They have really changed the game and are trying to do some wonderful things in 2023. They have donated a 2-night sanctuary stay at any one of their partner sanctuaries. So visit theveganstay.com to be able to see the sanctuaries that you could potentially stay at, and hopefully you will be the lucky winner, because that is an amazing prize from Fake and the team at Vegan Stay. And next we have the Korean Tourism Organization. We have to thank them. They also donated $500, which we actually gave 5 $50 gift cards away for folks who attended the session on Wednesday, but they also gave us 5 $50 gift cards as an event level prize as well. Korea panel was another one where I learned quite a bit. It's very rare that we're able to present like that totally like vegan friendly fam trip experience, which we don't often get to do. We're usually the only one on the trip whenever we go on a trip, but the amount of support the Korean Tourism Organization has given us this year has been fantastic, and we thank them very much for their support.
I highly recommend anybody watching that one, if possible. It mainly because I got to meet Bridie in person finally after like 6 years. But yes, it was an amazing trip. So you want to hear about it? Yeah,
for sure. And we thank everybody. I all of our talk level sponsors. We had many talk level sponsors. Thank you very much for your support of this year's summit, and good luck to everybody on these final prizes. I hope each and every one of you. I wish each and every one of you the best of luck.
Let me unmute myself here. So let's talk a little bit about how you're going to use all of the amazing stuff you learned at the summit. I know I've been looking in the comments, and I saw some of the comments you've made. The Vegan Stay information was invaluable. What other ideas or information did you learn from the summit that you're going to be able to use? I'd love to have that conversation. Just looking at the
there was one that hasn't been talked about that I actually really liked, and that was the beauty tips, travel beauty tips.
Oh yeah.
And she actually gave away a really great prize too. So the beauty tips were wonderful. And I learned a lot from her on that.
Yeah. I see, and somebody else said beauty tips too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of really great information and resources shared. So hopefully you guys can take some of that and turn it into some amazing trips in 2023.
Something I'm going to do is whenever I'm planning on going to a place, I'm going to really try to look on like the Vegan Stay, for example, before I go and look at Airbnb, before I go and look at hotels, just to see if there happen to be any places in the destination that I'm going to, because I would much rather give my money and, you know, the fee, the equivalent of the Airbnb, to sanctuaries and to be supporting vegan sanctuaries or vegan hotel bed and breakfasts or accommodations, so that I know that my dollars are going to vegans rather than to non-vegans. I mean, I think that's just a simple switch. I just need to put it in my brain, like whenever I'm looking to go to a place, that, oh, okay, I really should check the vegan stay or veggie hotels, to just see if there is something really, really interesting in that area, and you know, do that. That's my big application of learning, I think.
There's some great comments coming in. I'm reading, Sarah Beth said she learned a lot about sustainable products, and Anne says she's a travel writer and she wants to try to write more about restaurants and things that are healthy. So that's amazing.
Hey, we need to get her in contact with you, Margie.
Yeah. Adina said she enjoyed Israel this year and Iran last year. You guys remember that talk about?
Yeah, that was a great talk last year.
Yeah, so some really good comments. Somebody else got their mojo back. That's Karen. She got her mojo motivation.
She got her mojo back. And I think Sarah did too. I think Sarah's in here somewhere. She's getting her mojo back for traveling. She's an old friend of mine, so I can say that. There's a lot of good stuff going in. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she just said, Sarah Beth said, yes, she is. We'll talk later.
Wonderful.
Somebody's asking if we'd ever consider having the videos available for a long time, or let us keep them for a small fee. Yes, that is in the works. We talked about it last year. We didn't have enough time. So yes, it is in the works, because we're working hard. We gotta make some money to come back. Because I will tell you, we're doing this for free right now. It's all for free. We're all working for free right now.
So that, I think this one's me. We're going to do a quick poll for everybody.
Yes.
This first poll is about what were your favorite destinations that you discovered at this year's summit. There are so many choices of destination that we covered that it's actually going to come up on your poll as 2 questions, but it's multiple choice. You can answer as many that you enjoyed. We'd love to know which favorite destinations you discovered this year. So the poll should be coming up now for you.
I can't vote, can I?
No,
No. We
This is
can't
for our
vote.
attendees, Dawn. You know which
But we
ones to
can
vote.
talk about it.
I'm
Yeah, of
telling you.
course.
They're
well,
voting.
Okay,
go for
so
it.
for me, you guys know I'm an Ireland specialist. So I would have to say my favorite destination is Ireland, but I discovered Korea, which was something I never thought I would do. So, but also Cambodia is another one I'm planning on doing in Cambodia. So I can keep going on. I'll shut up now.
I'm going to say I've been to Finger Lakes in New York, loved it.
Yes.
So I would be ticking a lot of boxes. Finger Lakes, Israel,
Lakes.
Greece,
That's right.
Africa, all of them, Italy, Korea. I could just keep going on and on and on.
I hope I remembered all of them, Margie. Now you're making me think I may have missed one or two.
Antarctica. Just check them all for me.
Check
Check
them
them
all
all.
off, yeah.
If you ever follow Margie on Instagram, she's always in a different spot. She doesn't sit down very long.
I'm working on my itinerary this year, and I've got some looks like Korea might be in the cards for me, South Korea this year. But I'm working right now on Tanzania, Zanzibar, Botswana, and possibly Rwanda in 2024.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, I'm working on it.
All right, so we
have some results, Jason.
Yes, we're ready for the results. I'm going to
I
pop them
can't
up
wait
on
to
the
see the
screen
results.
now.
How exciting.
It was actually a good mix.
I feel like a kid waiting for the results over here. I'm
I
excited.
know. I'm like, where are they? Greece is another one.
Yes.
Oh,
see, Greece is on the top.
So
look.
Africa beat out everyone else, followed closely by Korea, Mexico, the
Mm,
Yucatan, Ireland. Oh wait, and the United States.
wow.
the United States, yes.
Wow.
The Finger Lakes. Yeah, I like the
I
Finger Lakes.
love this poll. This was
Yeah.
great.
me too.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
Thank
love
you. I'll
this
stop
poll.
sharing that. I think we have another quick poll here,
Yes.
everybody. The next one that we're going to have is, what was your favorite vegan travel summit topics from this year?
Oh, this is
And
tough.
we have you can select more than one again. You got prep for travel, foodie topics, destination topics, sustainable travel, discovering hotels, cooking demos, all of the above.
Yeah, all of the above.
And they're coming in fast and furious.
Oh, do
What
we do
about,
any cooking
I really
demos
like
this
the
year?
destination topics. That's
We-
my favorite.
Yeah.
We
That's
did have a
mine too,
cooking
yeah.
demo. We had
We
a
did?
cooking demo if you were on the US, the Vegans, Vistas, National Parks.
Yeah, the
We had
national
Mark
parks.
Cirk-
Mark did it.
Cirkvinick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mark Cirkvinick, who did an oil-free
It was
oil-free
really
cooking
good,
demo.
Gretchen. You would love
Yeah.
it. You
He
would
gave
absolutely
he gave
love
an
it.
example
gotta-
of
I gotta
the way he
check
does
that one out.
classes. Yeah, he does his classes where he has multiple cameras set up so you can see what he's doing on the table.
All
And he's a
angles.
And then you can
character.
see him, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, definitely a character. But if you missed that one, be sure to watch the replays.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I haven't watched them all yet. I mean, I got
Well, you got
got
2 more
most of
weeks
them.
now.
yeah, I got like I got like 3 in a day, but I didn't get all of them. in.
I
right, so
think I
let's
got like
look.
90% of them.
I'm ready for
90.
that results. Oh,
So
here we
destination
go.
topics was our number one, followed by
Yeah.
sustainable travel, and then all of the above. So
Yeah.
that's great. And we had a few folks that liked.
And just to
liked
give you
variety.
guys a heads up, we know that there was one person who couldn't make it. I'm going to mispronounce her name. It's not Shova, because I kept calling her
Shivya.
Shova.
Divya.
Shivya was
Oh,
not
the one
able to
top,
make it for personal reasons, but we will be having her on during the year and doing a webinar with her later.
All right. So I will stop sharing, Bridie, so we can continue going because we're at just 7:30.
Replays. That's Donna.
What's
Oh,
Donna?
what am I doing? Oh yeah,
We're
so you
talking
can
about
watch
those
the
wonderful replays.
So you can watch the replays. I was so excited to announce it on the Facebook page today. It was like I put like a guy eating popcorn saying you can binge watch until February 11th in case you wanted to see something that you missed or whatever. So, the session replays are staying healthy while traveling, post-pandemic Cambodia, which is a really good one. Cherie kept commenting about snakes. She wanted to see snakes, photos of snakes. The vegan stay, which was an absolutely fabulous one, and we will be working with him in the future. Vegan, you have to visit Israel. Israel is the vegan capital of the world, and Korea is going to be the newest vegan travel destination, which again, I was totally taken back with and totally enjoyed it. I don't know about you, Bridie, but I could go back there.
I had an absolute blast, and it's really exciting because all of us, the 4 of us who vegan travel professionals, we were invited to go on this trip, and I think all of us are doing something. I've just started putting together a possible Korea add-on to our Japan trips. I know Kim is doing that too. Verena is doing something in combination with Palau. And of course you now know a lot about Korea. I think it's going to be a really fun destination. Can't wait to share it with people. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful place.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together, it's not going to be a volunteer vacation, but it will be helping some of the dogs over there.
Can I move on?
Yeah.
We got
Poll
another poll.
time.
Another poll. I think this is the last poll of the evening. So this poll, if you want to go move forward, Bridie, is how did you consume your sessions at this year's Vegan Travel Summit? Did you attend every session or almost session scheduled during their live scheduled time? B, I attended a few sessions live and watched the rest on replays. C, I watched replays the most, or D, I haven't watched many sessions yet. So I'm going to.
Oh, D's not going to be on there. I can tell you because people, no, I've been getting messages from friends and clients saying I've watched every single one. So I would be surprised if that's on there, but you never know. I mean, maybe somebody just watched one or two.
I'm the type
Dora
of
said
sarcastic
she
guy.
watched. Dora said she watched them all except for
I had-
one. So
Yeah.
good
That's
job,
great.
Dora.
Dora, you've got to watch Cambodia. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Paul
Yes,
and
it
I
the
is.
know
character-
Dora very well. I know Dora very well. She's traveled with us a couple of
Yes.
times, and she just loves travel, and she is so adventurous and just makes the most of every single second. She asks so many questions. She maintains connections with, you know, other travelers and with other people in the country that she's going to visit. I know she's in contact with many of our people that we met in Rwanda. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Dora
We
watched
just
all
got
of
to
them.
get her to
Not
watch
surprised at all.
Cambodia. So she'll love Cambodia, and then she can go on Veg Voyages trip and hang out with Paul and Craig.
Hey, I
Craig
like
was
what
very emotional with the webinar. He got very emotional with it. So it was,
I
it
like
was
what
very
Lucia
touching.
said. If you guys see that, I wasn't very
Yeah.
productive at work because I was trying to catch all the sessions live.
And I was just
That's
noticing,
great.
Dora, the reason we're extending the replays for another couple of weeks is exactly that reason. It was really exhausting to watch them all, I'm sure. So we wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to go back and rewatch them. I know I go back and watch them and take a few notes for myself, so that way I can remember the things that are presented. But we hope it wasn't too exhausting.
And Mary said she lied. She said she watched more live than not, but she didn't want to spend too much on the screen. She wants to go back to Scotland with us, Gretchen.
I'm ready.
Oh, Valerie has 10 pages of notes.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's a lot. That's much better than me.
You might have to share those notes, Valerie.
That's right. So we can remember them.
So
Wow.
let me share the results of this poll on how did everybody consume. As I thought, Donna, we have one that's, I haven't watched many sessions yet, but I'm a pretty sarcastic guy.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I might have checked that off if I was an attendee. So I get it. But
This is
as we
great.
expected, this is great,
Well, she's got
everybody, to
2
know that
weeks.
more than half of you watched live. We really appreciate that.
This is great.
And thank you very much for joining us again. And that, I think, was the last poll, Bridie.
I
Yeah.
think it is.
On to the big
Um,
stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yeah.
can't see my notes section, so can I lead this one?
Of course.
Thank you. Apologies, everyone.
Oh, wait.
My fellow
Cherie,
organisers.
before you get started, Cherie said, it said I didn't answer the questions, but I picked Africa
For her destination.
Nice.
I
for her
saw that, yeah.
destination. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let's use the chat again. I used to think blank, but now I think or no blank. So this is like a little reflection question, really, from my teaching days, and it allows us to kind of think back about maybe some of the stereotypes. Maybe you've had a stereotype busted. Maybe you had some misinformation that was clarified for you during the course of the summit, and we'd love to know what those are. So it's a little sentence stem, like I used to think blank, but now I think a no blank. So Karen is saying, I'm guessing she's saying, I used to think that, I'm guessing travel was doomed forever, but
No.
now she thinks the world will recover from COVID.
So did we.
Patri-
So did we.
Yes. Patricia said, I used to think I would not travel to many other countries, but now I think, or no, I want to travel more. Wow, that's amazing. Dora, I used to think traveling vegan was hard, but now I see the world has opened up to a wonderful life. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. What about,
I second that with
what
Dora.
about you, friends, fellow organizers? Do you have any used to think, but now I think to share?
I'm gonna second Dora's because for a long time, especially When I first went vegan, I just thought I was starving. I just couldn't find food. It was really difficult. But the more the world opens up and the more people become adjusted to the idea of serving and preparing vegan meals, it just is great. There's lots to do. And I feel like you can just almost go anywhere now and find a vegan meal. Maybe not that quite that extensive yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay, so I used to think it was impossible for a lot of countries, with the exception of like Greece, because, and maybe the Middle East, to travel as a vegan. I've been vegan since 1983 and in the travel industry since
Wow.
85. And I think I tell you guys this story over and over again at nauseum, but I went to Germany with my mother in 1986 and we ate at Chinese restaurants the whole time. And I found one vegetarian restaurant. So let me tell you, when people complain that they can't find anything to eat, I poo-poo that right from the start, because you can find it anywhere, even in these small little towns that we go to. So I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't. I just, it's too easy. You can find it, with Happy Cow, you've got all these things. So yes, I now know that you can travel vegan anywhere. You just have to make it as, anyway.
And the more of us that request, sorry, Bridie, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, the more of us that make these requests and don't just accept what is part of the package and we go, no, this is what our needs are, and they go past just the dinner plate, that it's about a lifestyle that we are living here and that we need support. The more we're saying that, the more they're hearing that it's something that travelers want, and more options are coming out that are vegan friendly and that are truly vegan. And I think we're all trying to work to get all those vegan friendly ones to totally vegan, and to show others that there is a market for it and there's a reason to do it, and it's easy, and we're going to try and help them. That's I think one of the goals for myself, at least, is to make sure that we're slowly moving that needle over to the side that we all
I want to make note what Victoria said, not just processed vegan junk food.
Right.
Those are baby steps, we have to remember those are baby steps. If we can even get the processed food in there, and I think it's a great start. It is heading towards whole food, plant-based, but it's not all there. Just, no oil, no, what is it? SOS. It's still a building movement just for that. So 25, 30 years, just remember 30 years ago, Chinese food. Now we've got vegan food, vegan restaurants, and I'm going to Berlin in May and I am so excited. That is the vegan Mecca in Europe. Sorry.
I would love to just read through some of the other I used to think, but now I think, because of course it's not going to be picked up for those people that watch the replay. I don't think they'll be able to see the chat, but Tori says, I used to think that safaris were more for those wanting the adrenaline rush and in big vehicles, and now I think I can go on one. Wow, I'm really pleased that that stereotype or that myth has been busted. It's actually one of the most peaceful, restful things that you can possibly do. Okay, it can be a bit bumpy, but most people will find it absolutely fine, and there are some great accommodation options in all different price ranges. Isabel says, I used to think traveling vegan was limiting, but now I know different. Oh, that's so great. Daniel, I used to think flexitarian was the way to travel, but now I feel more confident knowing I can stick to my values now that there are more vegan options in other countries. That's amazing.
I want to bring up one other thing though, before you get through this. Not only is it about the vegan food that's really changed, it's about the cruelty, and Shova can probably attest to this because she works with Veg Voyages. It's about the animal rights, it's animal welfare. I mean, 10 years ago, I used to get, not even 10 years ago, I would be in these travel agent forums and they would shout me down for, when things like SeaWorld was shutting down, and I would post all these articles about it, and nobody would listen to me. Now they're all listening to me, or not to me, but they're listening,
Yeah.
and when you get companies like Intrepid Travel or G Adventures that have stopped using animals in their travels, that's a major thing.
Mhm.
It is a major thing. So sorry, I didn't mean to like sidetrack that, but I just want to make sure people realize it is happening.
Daniel says, because some people just sent their chats to us, the host and panelists, so even other participants can't see, but Daniel said, I used to think flexitarian was a way to travel, but now I feel more confident knowing I can stick to my values now that there are more vegan options in other countries. Kalyan said, I used to think it's difficult to promote vegan tourism. Now I found a way to make it easier and more sustainable. Well, that's really interesting. Sounds like someone from the travel industry there. And says, I used to think we need to plan our own trips, but after this presentation, I think utilizing a like-minded travel professional who has forged the trail is the way to go. That's great. Lucia has an idea for another topic, river cruises. Maybe we can do that for next year. Tori says, I used to think I had to plan all of my own trips, but now I know it is easier or better to use a travel advisor. That's great. Oh, so many here. Are there any others I used to think? Let's see. No, I think that's it. Wow, thanks everyone for sharing your opinions on that. I really love this question. I think it really gets you thinking.
It
Yeah,
does.
totally. Oh, and now we're gonna chat about the big announcement we made yesterday about Virgin Voyages. So Dawn and I have had so much fun with everybody in the Facebook group and on these summits each year that we thought it might be fun for us to go and try what is one of the more vegan friendly cruise lines. Dawn has had the privilege of being able to sail on them 3 times. And we put together a Vegan Travel Summit 2023 cruise group. We don't have the details of the itinerary on here. There was just a lot of information. So you can take a screen grab of the QR codes.
hope they
We
work.
will also be posting, I double checked them before the
Okay, thank you.
session for sure. But the sailing is the Western Caribbean Charm with Virgin Voyages on the Valiant Lady. It's departing on November 12th. It's a 6-night sailing that will go from Miami to Honduras to Mexico, and then off for a day at a beach club in Bimini before heading back to Miami. The special reasons why you should be joining us are this cruise line is adults only. We're going to be traveling with like-minded folks on this group, and you're going to be led by 2 vegan travel agents. So we are going to make sure that everything is as vegan friendly as possible for you on this itinerary. And we're looking forward to hopefully being able to meet all of you in person, because we've been doing this for 3 years now. And we felt it was time to get the group together and start meeting in person and see if we can brainstorm on other ways that we can help move the needle further in the
Victoria said it's
journey.
very well priced. It is very well priced. And I have been sending out prices for people, Now there's a special going on only until January 31st. I want to clarify this because some people were questioning it. The special is going on until January 31st. We still have the group after January 31st. The prices will be different. It's live pricing right now. So you can actually if for some reason we don't answer your, questions or emails this weekend, you can go on. I think we each have links that Jason and I have links. And I don't know, Margie, do you have a link to the Virgin Voyage? No. Okay. We'll have to talk to you about that later.
So reach out to Donna and I via our email.
Yeah.
I know I'll be replying all this weekend. As Donna said, we have been told that the current offering of 60% off the second sailor plus the $300 bar tab, that offer right now is going to be ending as of January 31st. There will be a new offering starting February 1st. So as Donna said, the group space will still be open, so you don't have to rush through. It's just we've been told that this sale is going to be the best sale that Virgin Voyages is having this year, because it does have the inclusion of the $300 bar tab and the 60% off. A little birdie told me this week, and as long as it's just between us friends, that the $300 bar tab of the offer will still be applicable in February. So nobody has to worry, that offer will still be there. We're just not sure of what the discounted
price,
pricing offer
right,
will be.
right.
But the great thing about Virgin is that they don't lock us into a price and a specific cabin where Donna and I can only offer you one of something. We can offer you any of the cabins that are available on the ship at the time that you speak with us. So we hope that you'll reach out to us. We're looking forward to putting a really great trip together and meeting some of you in person. So thank you, Bridie, for a few moments of.
And I am going to make everyone go to drag queen bingo with me. I love
sure.
that. That was my favorite part. And the drag queen around the world. Those were my two favorite shows. Not to mention the music. The music is amazing.
All right. So this is an opportunity for you to ask any questions. We don't have any open questions, so I'll just, if you do have any, you can go to the Q&A tab. Maybe I'll come back to this in a few minutes. And well, I feel a little bit bad saying this to the people that are here because they've already given us some amazing feedback and their favorite sessions and all of those things. But we take feedback very seriously, and we would love it if you could fill in a feedback form. I'm going to put the link, let me see if I can copy it in there. I'm going to put the link in there. Let me just check it all works and is the right thing. Yes, I think it is. So I really invite people to go onto that URL that I just popped up there and open it up in another tab. And as soon as you can, before Friday, if you can fill in that feedback form with the opportunity to win a $25 Amazon voucher, but nothing hugely amazing, but I'm sure most of you shop at Amazon and you can put it towards something. We would really love to hear from you. And this is your opportunity to share how you discovered the summit, how many sessions you attended, some places that you would really...
Sorry, I'm going to delete that. That came out too long. Sorry.
Some places that you would really like to know about for next year, or particular speakers, or maybe some themes that you're really interested in. And also, if you would like to hear more from us as individual business owners, you can certainly do that. And also give us any issues that you had. Maybe you have had some technical difficulties, maybe we can troubleshoot that for next year, all of those kinds of things. And yeah, we will choose somebody at random to win that little voucher there. All right.
And Mary,
Bridie, you do have a question. Did you pop in the questions?
Oh, let's see.
Okay. Oh, I see that. You
Sorry,
can
I was
answer
going to
that
say,
live.
Mary, I see you say no Amazon for me. If you are the lucky winner, just let us know and we can I'm sure we can figure out another provider for you.
Yes. So Lucia is asking, will there be other trips, group trips in the works after the cruise? I'm guessing Lucia is thinking like specifically for the Vegan Travel Summit community.
We are definitely talking. We are definitely talking about it. We will reach out to everybody after the summit, maybe with another quick short survey with a couple of questions about figuring out where folks would like to go. That's why on the feedback form, be as honest as possible. If there's places you'd like to visit or places you'd like to know more about, who knows, if we get a lot of folks who are interested in joining us, we can definitely put together some trips and try and grow our community together.
Right. But don't forget, you've got tour operators like Bridie and Gretchen and Shova who have their own, it's not, from the Vegan Travel Summit, but they have their own group tours that you can either book through Jason, Margie, or I, or, talk to them directly. So I just, there are group trips out there.
Oh yeah, totally. I think the question was
specific,
specifically about
Vegan
Travel Summit.
Yeah, Vegan Travel Summit. Yes.
Yeah, and I put in the feedback form I made as I drew attention to the particular destinations that the tour operators that are part of the organizers of this trip, where they're going in 2023 specifically. I'm sure they're offering more destinations in 2024, but I just put in 2023 so that you can get a bit of an idea. All right, I can't believe it. We are nearly done, everyone. How are you all feeling?
Fantastic.
I'm
just cracked a
having a
beer.
day off tomorrow.
This has been
I'm
great.
celebrating my father's 95th birthday tomorrow. So there you
That's
go.
awesome. Happy birthday to
Happy
him.
birthday to you.
All right. Well, I guess we will sign off for now. These lovely people will hear from us with a survey. You can fill it in as soon as you want, because you have the link right there, but we'll also send out a link to all of our attendees over the next few days, I'm guessing. Yeah.
And good luck,
All
everybody,
right.
on the prize giveaways. And we will see you in the Facebook group and on our next sessions.
Thank you.
I didn't bring my vegan wine.
Good night, all. Good
Good
night.
Good night. Have a good
Get
sleep.
some
Thank
Gretchen.
sleep,
you.
Gretchen.
Thanks, everyone.